done.
Welcome to another episode of Foggy Entrepreneur Connect. I'm chilling with a good friend of mine. As you know, we bring you all the best in business. Today I'm chilling with a good friend of mine. Before that, subscribe, hit the bell icon to know when we drop new episodes. So with that said, we jump right into it. Ma'am, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Yourself?
I'm great, thanks. Please
Mhm.
introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Katia Ribeiro. I own two businesses. Let me start off with a branding company. I own a branding company, Transformar. It actually started in 2016. The aim wasn't really to do branding, but then with starting off like with the small jobs, I landed
Mm,
up into branding, which then became my passion, and that's when obviously this baby flourished. Then I also own a salon. The salon started during the COVID. It opened up last year in October, and it's been running ever since. And business has been good, although with the salon business, there's up and downs. But so far, so good. But the whole aim of me becoming an entrepreneur was to create jobs for other people, make a difference, leave a footprint, leave a legacy. It wasn't just about me, but it was about helping people and living my purpose as well.
yeah.
That's the reason why I started to become an entrepreneur, and also financial freedom, which I'm sure that we
Yeah,
all need. Yes.
definitely, especially
Mm,
after COVID.
mm.
So let's go back to where you started.
Okay.
When did you realize that you want to go into entrepreneurship? Why didn't you look for a job?
Okay. Well, in 2016, I was actually running a travel agency fully, and I read it into a very successful travel agency. But I just felt like the promises that were promised to me weren't being met, and I felt that I wasn't actually achieving what I wanted to achieve in life. And that brought me to say, what can I do? I want to live my purpose. I know that I have talents. We all do. I have my own special talent, and I want to
Yeah,
run my own business. Imagine what I could achieve if I can run a successful business for a boss. Imagine what I can do for myself. So that's where it all stemmed from.
oh, interesting. And
Hmm.
then what's your take on marketing? How do you market two businesses from the salon to the
Wow.
branding? How do you?
Okay. It's actually a little bit different, but it all boils down to the same. Social media is growing day in and day out. I mean, everybody's going into the digital platform. So I marketed on Instagram. And also, in terms of the branding, word of mouth is the thing that really brought me a lot of business because I provide quality. And the quality of my work has actually brought me, a lot of business. And also teamwork with the staff. As long as the staff is happy and they throw themselves out of bed to come to work, and they also have a passion for it, because I feel that passion is the key,
Mm,
to, because your staff is the engine of your company.
yeah,
Sometimes you can't always be there, but if your staff can execute with the same passion that you started your business with, imagine where your business will be in 5 years, maybe even 10 years time.
yeah, definitely.
Mm.
So with that said, what has been your biggest challenge so far
Wow. Okay.
in business?
So let me speak about the salon, because I won't say that I really, really went through a terrible challenge during the COVID with the branding. Because although, yes, companies were hit, but they always needed the branding, the exposure, because they were trying to get their business out there even more at that stage.
Yeah,
But in terms of the salon, I mean, having people not come to do their hair or their nails, wanting a lot of house calls. So business really was slow at that stage. And I wasn't even sure that I had made the right decision to open a salon, or to continue with business. But all businesses go through obstacles, and you get up after a fall, and that's what counts. You keep on fighting, and that's how your business will grow.
is there a time you
Mm.
feel like giving up? Like I don't know, I just
Always.
don't want to do. I just don't want to do
Yes.
this anymore. What causes
Yes.
that feeling?
Okay, the cause of that feeling is to be like, on my side, is being overwhelmed. Sometimes I have a lot on my plate. I do a lot. Sometimes I physically have to do the job myself. And also, when it comes to keeping your company afloat, and the legalities that come into a company, like your financials, keeping your staff paid, all those type of stuff is heavy pressure, like even like following up on payments, and that type of stuff. So it really sometimes gets to a point where you say, can I really do this?
Mm,
Can I really continue? You know, But the thing that actually throws me out of bed and drives me is the passion that I have to succeed, and also the passion that I have to make a difference. Because when people are looking from the outside in, they see inspiration. They're like, wow, she's really doing it,
Mm.
How can I get to that level? And that is what I want, to make a difference, out here. To There's so much youth, there's so many opportunities, and if you can just give somebody that glimpse, that light, you understand, then you're living your purpose, because it's not only about money.
Yeah, true.
Mm.
So how did you fund your first? Which one was your first? The branding or the
Okay, so my branding was my first.
yeah
It's difficult to say, because I didn't like really fund the business. I didn't go for any funding or financial aid or anything of the sort. I can say I practically hustled in the beginning.
mm,
I started the business whilst I was still working, and the core business was actually to do business development in the corporate industry. It's going to like motivate staff, and that was the core reason why I started the business. But then it went in a totally different direction, which is branding, which then I found a passion for. So I actually did a job, asked for deposits, and then from the
yeah
deposit, then I did the job and got the payment. And slowly but surely, that's how I grew my business. I did take a loan on my personal um, profile to fund it, but it wasn't something huge, but it was minimal, just to get the word out there, to start the website, to get everything running, because a business is a process, But I don't believe it when people say I can't do this because I don't have money. No,
mm.
no. You can do something, you can start somewhere, and with that you build yourself slowly, because Rome wasn't built in one day.
Also, basically,
Mm.
you used your profile, that bread profile, to
Yes, yes,
access the loans.
yes,
Okay,
yeah.
smart.
You have to start somewhere, and yeah, so that's how I built myself. I did a website whilst I was still
Mm,
employed. I did a lot of things whilst I was still employed, and when it came time for me to branch out on my own, I was already practically halfway there.
yeah.
You understand? Because the business is continuous building. You can't just say I'm there. I'm not even there yet now, where I am at the moment.
So, if I had to
Mm.
ask you one,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let me start with this one. Who inspires you? Who inspires you the most as an entrepreneur?
God,
God.
God inspires me.
Mm,
God. I have a lot of faith, because even in business, you have to believe in something. Yes, I do have role models that are in human form, but
mm,
in business, you have to believe in something. There must be something, like even when you're dying down and you're feeling like, I want to give up, I don't want to continue anymore. But there's faith. You have faith, and you need to believe in yourself. Why did God place you on this earth?
yeah.
I'm here for a reason, and I need to fulfill that purpose. You understand? You don't want to die and just be a statistic and get buried and who was cut here. You understand? You want to leave something behind. You want to leave something that can grow, that people can take over. You understand what I'm saying? And continue with your name, your legacy, and build it. You understand? So that is what I strive for, and that's what I believe in.
Mm. One advice for your younger self, or someone young wanting to go into business, what advice will you give that person?
I would say that you need to believe in yourself. You are talented.
Mm,
We all are talented in our own specific way. Find your passion, because that is what's going to drive you. Don't run after money, because when you start, it's not about money, it's about passion. When people see that passion in you, and when you talk about your business and your products and what it is that you do, that is what builds you, because people don't buy into your brand first, they buy into you as a human being.
mm.
So I would advise that believe in yourself, don't give up, don't fall prey to what's going on around you. Don't fall prey to peer pressure. And also your circumstance, your situation, where you stay, where you grew up, your history, your past doesn't make you. So I would say get up, fight for your life, do something that you're passionate about, throw yourself out of bed, kick those obstacles, break them down, and you will achieve what you meant to achieve, what God has ordained for you, for your life, for your purpose. Mm.
Awful. So, what
Thank
does
you.
forgiveness mean to you?
Forgiveness.
Mm.
Okay.
Especially in business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, forgiveness. Let's say, for example, in what aspect are you saying? If, for
Like, how
example,
many times do you forgive yourself? Like, you know that you
mm,
made a decision or you went through a terrible period, you know?
Okay, well, for me, it's okay. I would say forgiveness, but I wouldn't like really say forgiveness because the thing is, you do your best every day. You get up
Mm,
and you fight the challenges every day, and it's not perfect, it's not beautiful, but it's how you get up after that fall and how you say that I am talented in this specific way. This is what I can do. And if you can't do what is needed at that specific time, get somebody that can work together, build
mm,
a community, build an empire, build it with people, because that is what it's all about. A company is not about one person, it's about working united with everyone. It's not about making
mm,
yourself happy, making yourself rich, and you benefiting from everything. It's a unity. You build it with everyone. So if you've got that in mind, you understand what I'm saying. Forgiveness is second nature because you can't wake up the next day with the same burdens that you had the previous day. It's about waking up and finding the solution. What am I going to do from here on? What am I going to do to change this? Because change is key. If you know that you get up every morning and you do things a specific way and it's not working for you, what are you going to do about it? You're going to create change. You
mm,
change slowly but surely, you change. And with that change comes growth. And then if you in yourself, because I know a lot of people suffer from mental health.
mm,
It's an ongoing thing right now, mental health. So if you yourself can fight with your demons in the morning and say, I can do this, I am talented, I am doing it actually, you understand? Then the next person, or even people that you work with, are going to look at her and say, wow, she's confident about herself. She's confident about what it is that you can do. Because if you come to work and you're half dying and you're letting your mental health affect you on a daily basis, how's the next person going to look at you and feel confident to say, I'm going to help this woman build transformer? I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. They won't be able to do that because you already are down. So you portraying your negative energy onto the next person.
mm. Yeah, I
Mm.
would say entrepreneurship
Mm.
requires a very strong mindset.
It does. It does. I promise you.
Yeah. So where do people find you? Let's say on a support the branding on Salon. Where do people find you?
Okay, so let's start with the branding. You can find me on my website. It's www.transformar, transformar.co.za. Or you can find me on Instagram. It's tr_brand activate.
Mm.
Um, and then you can also contact me on 067 605 2363. And for the salon, you can also find me on Insta. It's
Mm.
bellatrends.hair.cosmetics. You can find me as well on my website, www.bellatrends.co.za. And you can get hold of me on 061 619 4801.
Thank you, and thank you again for welcoming us into your beautiful offices. Guys, as always, please share the content. Someone is looking for these answers. Let's share the information. Let's go together and together. Cheers.
Bye.